welcome to this Friday, July the 21st edition of the Ringside Report. I am Ryan Young. Joining me on the phone as always, the king of controversy, Anthony Smoody. Smoody, it's Friday. It's almost the weekend.
It's Friday. How you doing?
That reminds me, when you say that, I don't know if you remember that, I was in the movie Scary Movie 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And it was, oh, what the hell's his name? Oh, he played the president. He died recently. He died a few years ago. He was in that. He was the one that played the sketch in the Survivor series at the Survivor looking for the Undertaker. What was his name?
Oh, Leslie Nielsen.
Yes, that was him. Good job.
Yeah.
We figured that out. Okay, Smoody, you ready? We got a lot of stuff to recap. We got a busy, humongous Friday show. I broke out the my new dress code and everything. It's Friday, Smoody. You ready?
It's wrestling weekend. Let's rock.
Okay, let's start things off by recapping Smackdown. It starts off with Jinder Mahal in the Punjabi prison. Comes out and he says this is what he's going to be able to win. He's going to take out Randy Orton. Randy Orton comes out. He climbs the Punjabi prison. And, of course, Jinder Mahal was running through how you win this match. But then, of course, Randy Orton comes out. He climbs the Punjabi prison and says, this is going to be your view. When I take back what is mine, I have nothing to lose. You have everything to lose. Jimmy Uso defeats Kofi Kingston. Mike Kanellis, Tony, don't you feel like his gimmick is something that we would have saw in the early 90s in WWE/F?
No, it reminds me of the toilet scene, but, you know, this thing is, why didn't you do this after, or before with the TNA with Kimura and all that stuff?
I don't know, but he gets a victory over Sami Zayn. What do you think's next? Is there going to be a rematch, or is that it between those two?
I think there's going to be a rematch because I don't think Sami Zayn has done that. His Canadian style love affair, whatever it is.
John Cena comes out. He talks about how proud he is to be in the United States of America. Goes through all this stuff, saying this country fights. They never give up. And then after he gets off, grabs the flag off the pole. Rusev then attacks him, and he walks away with his Bulgarian flag. Then Becky Lynch defeats Charlotte. Baron Corbin defeats Kevin Owens. Or Baron Corbin and Kevin Owens defeat AJ Styles Nakamura. Now let's shift gears to 205 Live. 2 out of 3 falls. Mustafa Ali defeats Drew Gulak. Does this give Mustafa Ali, who's a local in Chicago, does this give him an opportunity to be in the Cruiserweight title picture?
Oh, yes, definitely, because Austin Aries is no longer here. So
what the hell happened to Neville? Where's he been?
I don't know. I think he's been injured. I don't know. But the other thing is, they need to have somebody run the Cruiserweight division, and with Neville...
I think it's going to be Enzo.
It could be Enzo, or it could be Mustafa Ali. I think
Mustafa Ali's proven a lot. I think he has a chance. Brian Kendrick gets a victory, and then Tozawa finally gets a win over Daivari by pulling the tights. Who knows what we're going to see out of that? Maybe he's starting to cheat nowadays with the Titus brand, huh?
Yeah.
Finally, let's go over to Ring of Honor. From Wednesday, Cody comes out, and he is the world champion, and he goes on and on about that and how no one's going to stop him, and he's glad to give a rematch to Christopher Daniels. Punishment Martinez defeats Jonathan Gresham. Joey Diego and Cheeseburger get a win over the Tempura Boys, and then you got the Young Bucks and Adam Page get a win over the Briscoes and Bully Ray. Then the Briscoes attack all the security. It's looking like they're turning heel. What do you think's going to happen with the six-man team? Do you think the Briscoes and Bully Ray are going to go heel, or do you think it's just the Briscoes turning on Bully Ray?
I think they're all going to go heel because Bully Ray hasn't. I mean, he's from Hell's Kitchen, and he doesn't.
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
Oh boy.
Yeah, that's crazy stuff for TNA. Yeah.
Okay, so Ring of Honor also. There was a countdown. Silas Young did a countdown. Jay Lethal's been out of wrestling for 22 days. Are we going to get that rematch?
No, I don't expect that rematch to happen probably till Final Battle, where one of them puts something on the line, maybe their career on the line or their contract, whatever it is.
We'll see what happens. And then finally, we don't have much time for NXT, but Killian Dane loses to Drew McIntyre. And McIntyre's getting a shot at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn Part 3. I think this is going to be a good match. And this might be the best match Bobby Roode has.
Yeah, I'm definitely liking it. But speaking of that, I'm waiting for the Big Young Class to get. I think it's Tessa Blanchard. Have you ever seen her go to Shimmer and see how she's got a good base over there? She's a heel.
Should be exciting. That is, we're all caught you up on what's going into the weekend. Now we're going to take a timeout. Well, it's not actually a timeout. We're going to send it to the Ringside Report moment. We are so stacked, we don't even have a segment for this. So we are going to send it, no on this date for the first segment. It's time for the Ringside Report moment number 31. And this is when Coach T's cat makes an ass of himself as we're taping the post show. Tony's talking, and Phil has something to say about it. Let's take a look.
Well, in a minute, people are going to think your face looks like a cat's ass.
Let's rip this shit.
Ladies and gentlemen.
I guess we... Oh boy, Smooty. The Coach T's cat put his ass right in the camera. You kept talking, and Phil said, right, the fans right now think your face looks like a cat's ass. Okay, pop away.
This Sunday there's a flag match. When was the last time there was a flag match on pay-per-view?
Wasn't it at Battleground?
Nope. WrestleMania 2, Corporate Kirsten versus Nikolai Volkov in a flag match at the old Rosemont Horizon.
That wasn't the last one. There's been one since then.
No, but that was the...
Was that the first?
That was the only flag match on pay-per-view.
I don't think so. I swear there was one there was one since then.
SummerSlam was supposed to be the one, but Johnny Black told me that the only flag match without a manager, a women's manager.
Wow.
That was...
Also, I want to talk about real quick, I watched the WWE 24 on Kurt Angle. Unbelievable story, the background and everything that happened with him. I mean, his wife pretty much threatened to leave him, and then he got clean of alcohol and prescription meds. And again, Vince McMahon is a lot of things as you hear stories, but one thing what he is he is a forgiving man. I mean, it took 11 years for them two to meet up. They got a chance to talk. So this, I mean, for you folks that always say that CM Punk's never going to get a chance to come back in wrestling, I think one day down the line, it might not be tomorrow, it might be 10 years from now, I think we'll see CM Punk back in a WWE ring.
I don't think so. I think that this is... I definitely see him in a ring, but not a WWE ring.
That's where he'll be his farewell, I think. He put him on the map.
Well, I think he should do is like maybe TNA or Ring of Honor, because remember, Cody had such fun with WWE. Okay, he had his wife as ring announcer.
Yeah.
His brother at ringside. But when his father died, there goes his career.
Yep.
All he needs to worry about is getting AJ and getting ready for this baby, because I hear that she's pregnant or whatever.
Okay, Tony, we got to shift gears from all that stuff. But anyway, Kurt Angle, great thing. I recommend you watching it. Now, of course, let's preview SSW. Tony, I have an announcement to make about SSW that I found out earlier in the week.
Are you punching Scott Beatty in the face, please?
And I announced it on Facebook. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not only be on commentary, but I will be your ring announcer for SSW 100.
Oh God, I'm going to Perkins. That's it. I'm done. Congratulations, good for you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Riccolo. As you know, he's got bigger fish to fry right now in his family. He's expecting his next grandson, and it hasn't. I think it was supposed to happen earlier than now, but it hasn't happened yet. It's being a pesky little thing. So all the best of luck to the Stoltzmans, to Melanie and Rick. Best of luck to everyone as they're expecting their new baby boy within the next week or hopefully this weekend.
Yeah, well, we'll get to celebrate the welcoming the baby at the next SSW show. But good luck to him and Rick and Debbie and everything.
Do you think do you think its first match will be the next SSW show? I'm talking about the baby.
Oh, the baby's not going to wrestle. But no, with Rico, it's been rough for him, okay? You know, he's been a smoker for so long, and...
Tony, we're not getting into all that stuff.
But I'm just saying, all the bad things that happened to Rico with Jack passing away and everything, it's just been rough, but good thing for Boston is finally they're going to welcome a challenge, but still, I wish Jack was here to see the child.
Yes, definitely. Okay, now let's shift gears. So I'm excited. Going to be doing. So I got to work double duty. I got to run from the table to the ring, but I'm excited. Should be a fun night as we.
Can we Scott Beatty do some work from So
I believe Devin Diamond will be joining us as well, so it'll be a 3-man booth on Saturday. Looking forward to that. Can't wait for it. Going to be a great night of SSW history, their 100th show. Let's run through the card. Hang on. Let's run through the card. Retro Battle Royal. The winner is going to be in the main event. It's going to be Remy Reigns, Deuce Trey, John Fate, Devin Diamond, who's in that match, so he won't be in commentary for that match. And then EJ Jensen, formerly Cousin Eddie. The winner of that will enter the three-way for the SSW Championship. William Jacobs, Grin, and Vic Capri. Triple threat title, DDS, GQ, and Ben McCoy. GQ, is he on the POW card as well? Or is he off for POW?
No, his next appearance for POW will be Fox Lake August 5th.
Okay, Midwest Heritage title, Chris Logan against Joey Avalon, East West Express versus Hardcore Impact. That is your card. We'll have a wrap-up or a post-show coming up on Sunday. But should be an exciting show. Looking forward to it. Going to be a hectic night for me, but looking forward to it. An honor that RJ asked me to ring announce such a special occasion. What?
Well, you know what? Since now you're going to be doing double duty, I think I'm going to be doing is giving you water duty. That's what. You better take it easy, buddy.
Are you going to be my water boy?
I'll be your water boy for the night. I don't care.
Oh God, look at this! I got all my notes. I got my cue cards written up, and then I got all this. I got all this information and notes. So it's gonna be a fun, interesting night with a lot of history.
I got one thing. I know the next entrant should be in the Battle Royale.
Who?
Marco Joe Cobb. That's the best Kelly Roll should be in there too.
He's my boss now. I can't really say anything. We got to take a timeout, Tony.
Oh, okay. Take a timeout break. Go to.
It's time for when we come back. When we come back, Tony's got to try to get his ass in gear, and we're gonna have a new. We're at the halfway mark of pay-per-views. It is now time for something new in the pay-per-view picks. That begins next on the Ringside Report. Date Smoody in 2002. Who was it? Who won The Rock won the WWE Championship over Kurt Angle and The Undertaker.
That would be his. Now remember, that would be his last title reign
Before he left.
Until he left in 2013. So it'd be 9 years. But remember, who did he lose it to after he won that vengeance?
I don't know. Who was it?
Brock Lesnar.
Oh, and then, well, his final match was, what was his final match before he left? Do you remember?
That was it. The SummerSlam match.
Oh. Okay, Smoody, it's now time for the Battleground warm-up. And,
let's dig up dirt.
Here we go, Tony. This is the new thing. Our predictions, we're going to get to that in a second. But, let's start this thing off here by running through the card. The kickoff show match has been announced. It's going to be Ty Dillinger versus Aiden English. Ty Dillinger had so much steam coming into WWE going into WrestleMania weekend, and it just seems like they're not doing anything with him anymore.
Well, you know, Ty Dillinger, ever since he came into the Royal Rumble and, you know, came out and did a perfect 10, he hasn't been doing much, really.
No. Number one contender match for the women's title, Charlotte, Tamina, Natalya, Becky Lynch, and Lana. We keep talking about how it's going to be that Lana seems to be the favorite. Is she still the favorite going into Sunday?
Well, after watching Smackdown Tuesday, I don't know, because now they're all pointing fingers. Every diva, women's pointing fingers. Charlotte going against Becky. Natalya getting her back hurt on Tamina and Lana, but I think Tamina and Lana are going to. That's the team, and it'll probably be one of them two.
Tag team titles, Usos and the New Day. It's probably going to be about time New Day to get back on top of that mountain.
Well, after what the battle rap, that controversy tape thing with the Usos said, I actually watched that. It's pretty gnarly, but, you know, I think New Day needs to get back in the ring after losing the titles on Raw and then now becoming the longest reigning SmackDown Tag Team Champions.
We got 4 big singles matches. Baron Corbin, Nakamura. We've seen Baron Corbin attack Nakamura countless times on his way to the ring. Are we going to see the opposite? Are we going to see Nakamura attack Baron Corbin during his entrance to Sunday at Battleground?
Well, you know, I think Baron Corbin needs to do something. He needs to keep an eye on that briefcase. Remember, there's been a lot of thievery and briefcase stealing.
Then we have the U.S. title, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens. AJ Styles now the champion. Do you see him losing this?
I don't. I think so. I don't know because it's just hard. Jericho's coming back after the summer, and now Kevin Owens needs to find a fight after he done his AJ Styles. Oh, by the way, there is an extra match ahead as well too.
Breezango?
Yeah, versus to be announced. But remember, we had this at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and it turned out it was the Ascension. That was a...
Yes. So who knows who they're going to face this time. Flag match, John Cena versus Rusev. You can't let Rusev win in the United States.
Well, the last time we hit that flag match, remember, was at SummerSlam 2014. I was at Branch, I was watching it, and watching Rusev dominate over Jack Swagger, and, you know, Cena's got a victory over Rusev at WrestleMania 31 and Extreme Rules in Chicago, so possibly this is the rumor match. I think Rusev's not going to win. I think it's going to be a toss-up.
And Tony, this next match, I don't think we've ever called. Since Ringside Report's been around, it'll be 4 years in December. I don't think we haven't got a chance to talk about one of these matches, because when was the last time we saw Punjabi Prison?
This is going to be creepy. This is the last time I saw a Punjabi Prison match was the Great American. Well, the first time I saw it was the Great American Bash in 2006, but the last time I saw it was at No Mercy in Chicago. It's the one.
Were you there?
I wanted to go, but I didn't.
You weren't at the Punjabi Prison either?
No, I didn't go to that one because I didn't know Chicago was hosting the pay-per-view at the time.
Okay, Tony, we got to get to predictions. This is the new thing, how we're going to do it. From here on out, one person each time is going to get to make the picks. The other person gets the other person unless it's more than one person in the match. How we're going to decide this is I have a quarter right here, Tony. It's heads and tails because Tony's down by 11. He needs to get back in this thing. The other announcement we have towards these picks is that usually we end in December. That's usually the winner. Not happening this time. Ringside Report's ending after WrestleMania week. Our picks will go through WrestleMania, where then WrestleMania week, on our final edition, we will have the loser walking down Bourbon Street dressed like John Cena. Are you ready, Smooty?
You're going to be walking out of the Superdome with the John Cena shirt on. That's going to end in the main event when the fireworks go off.
Okay, Smooty, you ready for the coin flip?
Yeah, don't screw me over like Matt Hasselbeck. Hey, we're going to score down the field.
Who do you got, Smooty? Heads or tails?
I'll go heads.
Okay, there it is. It is heads.
Yeah.
Tony wins. Therefore, he gets all the picks. I get whoever he doesn't pick. Let's start out. We'll get the Breezango match later. Kickoff. Ty Dillinger, Aiden English.
I'm going to go with Aiden English. I think English is going to pull off the victory.
Okay, that means I've got Ty Dillinger. Women's title, our number one contender for the women's title. Winner gets it at SummerSlam. Charlotte, Tamina, Natalya, Becky Lynch, Lana.
Okay, since this is 5 divas, remember, it's an elimination match, so if your diva gets eliminated, or woman gets eliminated, I'm still going to say diva. Gets eliminated.
Woman, Tony. No more divas. Pick hurry. We're running out of time.
I'm gonna go with Lana.
Okay, Anthony goes Lana. I'm gonna say Charlotte. Tag titles, Usos, New Day.
New Day.
Okay, that means I got Usos. Corbin versus Nakamura.
Corbin. I'll let you have the Japanese dude.
I got Nakamura. U.S. title, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens. Tough one here.
I'm gonna go with Kevin Owens.
Well, you're saying he's gonna capture it back?
It was the shocker in Madison Square Garden to see AJ win it.
Cena, Rusev flag match.
Cena's had twice. I'm going with John Cena. I think he's gonna get a clean sweep.
Okay, I got Rusev, and then finally Punjabi Prison, Jinder Mahal, Randy Orton.
After seeing all the wars between you two, I'm going to go with Jinder Mahal. I think he's going to go to SummerSlam with the championship.
Okay, Smoothie's first chance to get it back. Don't forget, now we're going to do coin tosses. One person's control the picks every pay-per-view now. And, of course, this goes through WrestleMania. We're on our final episode. The loser has to go down Bourbon Street in New Orleans in a John Cena costume. Are you ready, Smoothie?
I'm ready. Let's bring it on. It's gonna be a clean sweep all the way.
Preview for Monday, we're going to recap. Or no, we're not recapping anything. We're going to have SSW post show. Me and you, and hopefully we'll get Mike on there. Mike's out of the hospital. He's doing good. Hopefully we can get him on the post show. If he's not up for it, we won't. But hopefully we get him on there. We're going to have a wrap-up for Battleground, and then, of course, we're going to preview Raw and SmackDown. Raw, and where are they from this week, Smoody?
Raw is in Washington, D.C., not too far from Mr. Trump, and
oh boy.
SmackDown's in Michigan's hometown of Richmond, Virginia.
Should be exciting, folks. Have a great weekend. Have a great wrestling weekend. Hope to see you tomorrow night as, of course, SSW 100.
Oh, and also, I would like to say good luck to Quintana on Sunday. I hope you bash the Cardinals.
For the King of Controversy, I'm Ryan Young. Thank you for watching the Ringside Report, your front row seat to all things wrestling.